Lauri?
Sí, sí, estoy aquí.
Hola.
Hola. Hola. Ok, ahora sí. Okay, acabamos de empezar.
Qué bien.
Dile
Estamos
que
con España, querida.
Estamos con España ahora. Entonces, estaba empezando a explicar la variegada situación de España.
Vale, perfecto. ¿Y ya has empezado?
Sí,
Sí,
ok.
Ok.
termina, ¿no, Laura? Y si
Sí,
ella quiere
I'll
añadir
do it
algo.
in English, okay?
Ok.
So later in the Basque country, which has quite a long and strong tradition there, even if she's alone, she has a very strong group. And she took up a moment now because she had just her second baby, and but she's very, there's a very strong group there working in the Basque country in Euskadi. Then we have say 2 or 3 groups of persons which are there, formally there, but are not really participating into the process at the moment. One is Isabel, she's taking part in flamenco teachings. The other one is the group which is still in Catalonia of Gata, Dori, and Ruth. They have a ballet, dance company which is called Insoltrat.
With the logo, Danza
With
Duende.
the yes, with the logo, it's okay. It's on process situation. Say we don't know really if they are still in or not at the moment. And Marga also, which is in standby for the time being. The proposals and Monica, claro, yes.
Sí, ella sí
And
está.
Monica Candeluna, which is in Andalusia, and she just created the group Danza Duende Andalusia. So just one person doing, is one person at the moment, and she's working in different projects. She's working on in Oriental Duende, she's working with women, doing sort of circles of women, and also starting a project, I think, together, also in collaboration with Maria Jose, with children.
And she wants to come to do level 6 with me in private. We already have it scheduled.
So as you can see, there are different situations, and it's possible that the situation will move forward and change during next year. The thing that we have in Danza Duende Spain is that all these situations are not very connected in between them. And this is a situation which is real and existing in Spain, because all the regions are quite separated. And it's also mirroring itself in Danza Duende, in our personal processes. The teachings that we are at the moment doing, say, basically that there's Negra with Oriental Duende and Free Duende. Moni, as I told you, Monica with the project on children and women, and the collaboration with Maria Jose. Maria Jose working with children. Leire, which is taking care of Gypsy Duende, Oriental Duende, I think also Free Duende, she's doing the Free Duende, and she's very strong in producing performances and shows. She's very strong in Euskadi doing that, and she has the possibility, and she's the only one at the moment who has formal association in legal terms, we say.
Mudrian Basque.
Yes, it's the only one existing at the moment in Spain. I hope we will have time to explain also why it's not possible at the moment to create, say, a legal form of Danza Duende Spain or Danza Duende Barcelona, and why the situation is also different from, for example, Catalonia or the Basque country. It's a very different situation. Then in Barcelona, I can speak about a bit more in detail what we are doing at the moment in Barcelona. And also there we are, I guess in a way, moving forward from what we have been doing so far. Because there's, how can I call it, a sort of container which is going to be created. And this container is a mix of all the experiences that we had in these last years, and say the three main items which are in this container are what is telis, which is a proposal that we are doing for rituals for all the main moments in the life of a human person. So from birth to death and everything in between. So all the most important moment in the life of a person that we want to celebrate with a shared rituals. So with something which is not depending from concepts or for the pertinence of to a religion or to a belief, but just belonging to the essence of being a human person. So sharing something which is common to everybody. And we had okay, we will talk later and much more in detail about telis. But we have quite a few experiences on that, and including people that were absolutely not on the path of spirituality at all, coming from different religions, but everyone really understood what was going on and shared the moment really deeply. Then we have Feminas, which is a project that Negra started. It started as in form of workshops at the beginning, dedicated to women. It was sort of movement, dance, sexuality, and feminine energy mixed together. And we then I began to collaborate with Negra. She invited me to join the project, and also now also Desiree is involved. And we really tried to, in a certain way, to stay away from the habitual way in which the circles of women are done. There are a lot of circles of women in Spain. There are a lot of circles of women in Barcelona. It's a very spread movement, and we're not feeling very comfortable with the way it is usually managed. So we tried to do it in a way which was a bit raw, as what Yuma was saying last night. So to take away concepts and ideas and just really drop into the body and have the experience of the body and what you can take from that experience, being a woman and celebrating the fact of being a woman and sharing this with other women and seeing the possibility that all the work that you're doing there just spreads in your environment, in your family, in your group of people, in a very subtle and in magical way. As a matter of fact, what Negra, the way that Negra labeled Feminas was feminine magic. It's really something magic happening there. And from Feminas originated also La Morada de las Feminas.
So now we are to 15 minutes.
Okay.
I just want to point out that we can a little bit leave a little bit of space for the songs,
Oh yes.
the song work,
Yes.
and just notice that before it's finished that we don't forget something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
And also you making the love.
Yes, I'm also making the love. Yes.
You're making
I hope everybody is making the love.
Can I say something or is it possible?
Yes, we
Si,
have 5
si.
minutes left, so we have to be careful with that.
Do you want to say now?
I don't know if I can. It's just to say, in Spain, you see we have a lot of solist instruments, beautiful people, but we have not an orchestra.
Maybe
Yes.
she said all that.
Yes, yes. I said this at the beginning.
And
Okay? Okay. So, apart from that, now there is this project which is called La Morada de las Feminas, which is the House of Women, which is a sort of mixture, blending of telis and feminas, because it's a formula that we, in a way, created, which is we like to call it ritual theater, because it's an experience where when women, at the moment just women, come and they're not just seeing a performance, they are really participating into the performance.
But you have
So-
a whole session about this, huh? Negra,
Yes.
there's a whole session about feminists coming, huh?
Yes. Apart from that, there's also the part from Daisy, which is now starting to include singing into doing the way that is not yet when the singing official, but it's already been included, for example, into the performances of La Morada de las Féminas or Féminas when we're doing a session of Féminas. She will be certainly included in Telis when we're having rituals, for sure. And okay, she will just include her part of singing into it. And then as a friend project of Danza Duende, on my part, I'm, together with my partner Axel, I'm doing a project which is called Hacer el amor con la vida, making love with life. And okay, we are interested in the expression of all what has been told about here when you're talking about relationships and sexuality and expressing these through your body when you're in a relation with another person or with yourself, and how to apply this into a relationship.
Would you like this project to have a dynamic place in? So it's based in Barcelona, but
Yes.
I'm asking if they would like it clearly to be involved with Danza Duende, or not so much, or a little bit, or more?
At the moment, it's a friend project, Danza Duende. So
It
it's
is a what?
A friend project of Danza Duende. So it's not into, how can I say,
Okay.
the direct derivation of Danza Duende, but of course it shares the essence, for sure. Yes.
Maybe I want to say also that Leire does Gypsy Duende, because her group is very much involved with Gypsy Duende.
Yes.
Does anybody remember things about Spain Negra? ¿Te acuerdas algo que pasa en España que no nos olvidamos? Porque hay otra sesión de féminas, hay una sesión mañana sobre telis y féminas, ahora es sobre toda España
Sí,
entera.
España. No, solo comentar que Leire hablaba de la importancia de que cada comunidad tenga su figura legal, digamos. Ella reclamaba un poco esto, y después Cristina también hablaba, nos comentaron algo sobre Cristina. Vale, comentaba la importancia de como de crear unos cargos. Ella dijo la palabra cargos dentro de Danza Duende, ¿no? Supongo como definir un poco los roles de... Bueno,
Sí,
que
es
cada
el
uno-
tema de después de mañana, muy bien que lo hayas dicho. Y después de mañana vamos a hacer reuniones sobre administración, coordinación y todo lo que es más problemático. Hoy es más bien enseñar qué pasa en cada país de positivo y de profundo. Hoy es más el tema este.
Entiendo, solo que como, bueno, un poco hacer la voz de las que no están y un poco
Sí,
lo
sí.
que más les interesaba, ¿no?
Sí.
Entonces, creo que en España todas tenemos más o menos una bonita relación a nivel de amistad, pero no trabajamos juntas. Lo hemos hecho de manera informal, Leire y yo, muchas veces, así consultándonos cosas y esto, pero no trabajamos juntas como un equipo. Eso es un poco la realidad hoy en día. Supongo que la intención, si nos ponemos en ello, de todas es ir en ese camino, seguramente es así, pero la verdad es que nunca lo hemos planteado de este modo. Sinceramente, esto es lo que ocurre hoy en día, ¿no? Por eso usábamos la metáfora de la orquesta, porque nos llevamos bien, somos todas maravillosas, pero no trabajamos juntas. Esto es un poco lo que sucede. No tengo nada más. Y bueno, luego estas sí que también me gustaría que en algún momento tal vez si se pudiera hablar sobre estas personas que entran y salen de la red o se quedan como en una pausa, que es como una figura un poco...
Sí,
confusa,
es después de
tal vez.
mañana el tema. ¿Puedes volver más veces o no, Negra?
Sí, puedo volver.
Okay.
Así que podemos marcar contigo encuentros a horarios, a ver si eres libre, que si tienes tiempo. Porque estamos intentando dar hoy una visión global de todo el mundo, en todos los países. Y entramos mañana más en los tópicos de cada país. Y después de mañana entramos en las dificultades concretas a nivel de organización, coordinación, cosas así.
Vale.
Y luego te mandaré también lo que he dicho ayer a la noche, para que así puedas escucharlo.
Vale.
Que
genial.
Iliana lo va a tener y todo vamos a mandar, ¿vale?
Vale, vale.
Ahora
ok.
tenemos no sé, es ahora Los Ángeles, ¿no?
Sí.
Tenemos que tener el timing muy controlado para no esgotarnos, porque es el día entero así.
Sí, sí, sí,
Entonces
claro.
ahora vamos a entrar que puedes quedarte en Los Ángeles blancos y negros.
Sí, sí, me interesa.
Okay.
Gracias.
Okay.
Thank you.